Serving will be, back to serve will be number 9, Kate Kaiser. Kaiser out of Ingleside, Illinois. Was on the NESCAC first team last year. Was the Rookie of the Year of the conference in 2017. Bowdoin ran the table 10-0 in NESCAC play last year, to their third title won in the championships at Morrow Gymnasium. The lengthy point here, nice dig there by King. Bowdoin looks for open space, but there's Albert. Far side to Wise, a little long, and Bowdoin has tied it at 6. And his head coach Aaron Cady, her 5th season at Bowdoin. Second NESCAC title for her. And was last year NESCAC Coach of the Year. Oh, tipped over by Middlebury. Polar Bears can't recover. Panthers regain the 1-point edge. Jada Hodge Adams in for 15. For Bowdoin, Kelly Ferraro in for Middlebury, and she'll serve it. Both first years. This one into the net, and the Panthers back-to-back points, lead at 8-6. Ferraro out of San Francisco, her and Coralie Doyle from St. Ignatius Prep. Hodge Adams here, nice play over. Panthers Golding goes to the back. Quickly recovering his ball, and at the net, Flaherty, I believe that was Flaherty. Flaherty or number 1, Corey Gray, get it back for Bowdoin. Now Flaherty will drop back to serve. Service error gives Middlebury the 2-point edge. And back to serve for the Panthers, Gigi Albert out of Mill Valley, California. Backdoor blocked on the Hodge Adams drive. Sending it over for Middlebury's Nelson, but digging it out Bowdoin. Hodge Adams finds a hole. 1-point deficit for Bowdoin, and they'll serve it. In to serve is Lexi Frund, beg your pardon, out of Manhattan Beach, Los Angeles area. Backdoor, Panthers miscommunication, and we're tied at 9. 5th tie already of the first set. Bowdoin looking for the second lead change. And they get it on the ace. That one dropped in front of Ferraro. Polar Bears first 10. And serving again will be Front. Golden blocked at the net, but goes wide, and we're tied at 10. 6 tie here. In a closely contested first set at Pepping Gym. This is the 4 NESCAC games this evening. Big all in the conference, big in all the conference standings, all 8 o'clock starts. The other 3 8 o'clock starts, 7 o'clock here. 7 o'clock Eastern, that is. Backdoor, dug out by Herrero, tipped at the net. Panthers can't dig it out. And in the middle of the match, Bowdoin's career leader, 1,155 kills, career kills. Cut it to 1, and back into serve, Kate Kaiser, junior out of Illinois. Panthers get it over. Bowdoin now can attack for the tie. Too long, though. No, it catches the corner. Kaiser serves, and we're another tie here, the 10th. This time 16 all. Timeout, back-to-back points after the timeout call by head coach Aaron Cady. Nice tip. Bowdoin recovers. Near side to Flaherty, blocked. Alpertings it out. Panthers try again. Wise, and she's going to pick up the kill. Middlebury keeps its lead. Kelly Ferrero in for the Panthers to serve it. Flaherty in the middle, drills it home. And we're tied at 17, and 11th tie of the set. She will serve it. Golden, far side, drills it home. The Panthers answer, regain the lead. Back in for Middlebury, and back to serve will be Alpert. Far side, with the surprise ball there was Corey Gray picking up the point, and another tie at 18. Serving for Bowdoin is Lexi Frund out of Manhattan Beach, California, just south of LA. This one drilled off the blockers by Donnelly. Jamie Donnelly picks up the point. Panthers answer, 1 point edge. Emma Walsh to serve it. This one too deep. Good talk along the back line by particularly Sophia Paul and Flaherty. Drilled home though by Nelson. She gets it right back. Second kill for her of this second set. Panthers close it within 1. Bowdoin's won it first set 25-20. Only time any team led by more than 2 was Bowdoin closing it down down the stretch. Close out Middlebury. Ferdinand to serve it again for the Panthers. Blocked, but goes wide on the drive by Hodge Adams. Jada with the point. 4-2 Bowdoin. Flaherty to serve it. Near side, blocked at the net on the smash by Wise, and the Polar Bears lead it by 3. Bowdoin continuing with some momentum from the first set. Flaherty again will serve it. Tipped around. Polar Bears not going to attack. They do from the middle. Ferdinand, one hand. And point goes to, and the net foul goes to Bowdoin. They lead it by 4. 3 in a row here for Polar Bears to widen their lead. Off the blocker, Middlebury answers with a point, stops the run, cuts the deficit in half. Ferraro in to serve it for Middlebury. Knocked over by Kaiser, saved the ball there. Bowdoin again digs it out. Tipped over by Hall, and she finds the corner. Middlebury now trails by 4. Serving now for the Polar Bears is Lexi Friend. Enters in the middle, picked up the point, and that's Corley Doyle from San Francisco. And as I say every Friday night, last one of the year, welcome to happy hour here at Pepin Gymnasium to those of you watching on the West Coast. Glad to have you aboard, NSN. In the middle, dug out by the Panthers. Golden blocked at the net, though, and Bowdoin answers with the point. They lead it by 4. Error there by Middlebury gives Bowdoin the 1-point edge. Kaiser again to serve. Panthers get it right back on the drive by Wise. We're tied at 14. Bowdoin jumped out to an early lead here in the second, but Middlebury responded. Tied it at 9. And it's been equal since. Chelsea Ferdinand to serve it for Middlebury. Catches the line, ducked in there, ace for Middlebury. Panthers get the 1-point lead back. Tipped at the net. Panthers can't return it or get it back over, and we're tied at 15. Flaherty, Caroline Flaherty to serve it for Bowdoin. In the middle, Doyle, dug out by Bowdoin. Polar Bears get it over. Panthers again will try to attack. In the middle, they go to Doyle again. Slapped right back, though. Nice play at the net. I believe that was number 1. Yeah, Corey Gray. Good reaction there. Bowdoin regains the 1-point lead and the serve. Or keeps the serve. Flaherty again. Another lead change. Too deep here. That one sailed on her. And we're tied at 16. Kelly Ferraro in to serve it for Middlebury. Great serve by Ferraro. Bowdoin can't play it. Panthers regain the 1-point edge. Ferraro to serve it again. That drive by Gray, dug out by Middlebury. Golden now. That one's dug out by Hall. Hall's blast blocked at the net by Middlebury, but off Bowdoin. Panthers pick up a point and grab a 2-point edge. Timeout call by Bowdoin coach. Panthers lead set number 2, 18-16. Looking to even this match. Bowdoin won the first, 25-20. Pulled away late, scored the last 5 points. In the middle, the answer right away here, and that's Corey Gray. Cut it to 1. Lexi Friend serve it. In the middle, drilling it right on Corley Doyle. 316 hitting percentage leads Middlebury coming in. 7th in the NESCAC. Panthers regain their 2-point edge. Gigi Alper to serve it. Near side, the Panthers on the block. Good drive by Hodge Adams, but Middlebury with the block. 3-point lead for Middlebury. First to 20 here in the second set. In the middle, blocked by the Panthers. Bowdoin digs it out. Hodge Adams, though, finds a hole. Nice directional tip there. Cuts it to 2. Panthers have had 2 3-game winning streaks this year. Have never lost, though the record is 11-7, 4-2 the NESCAC, have yet to lose 2 in a row this year. In danger here tonight on the miss hit. They can't get it over. Polar Bears lead it by 3. Kaiser again to serve. Bowdoin playing its best volleyball at the right time, heading down the stretch with 8 straight wins, 3 in conference play. This one. Drilled wide by Bowdoin. The Panthers answer. Kelly Herrero in to serve it. Trailed by 2. Too deep. Middlebury now has cut it to 1. Herrero again to serve it. Hodge Adams drive blocked at the net. Bowdoin will try it again. Dug out by Alper. Golden. Dug out by Bowdoin. Near side Flaherty off the blocker. Ooh, sent back by Herrero, and Middlebury has tied it at 7 apiece. Much like the second set, Bowdoin has led early. Panthers roared back in the middle to tie it. Tough serve by Herrero, and Bowdoin regains the 1 point, regains the lead, and the serve, Flaherty to serve it. Nice digs by Alper. Second in the NESCAC digs per set. Gigi Alper. King for Bowdoin is 5th. In the middle, Doyle picks up a big point, and we're tied at 8. Gigi Alper to serve it. Hall's drive blocked in the middle by Ombach and Donnelly, and the Panthers grab their first lead of the third set. Alper again to serve, just barely over the net, but hammered home, but Panthers dig it out. Ferdinand blocked. Bowdoin scrambling, Hall tips it over. Middlebury can attack here. Near side to Donnelly, blocked. Ferdinand digs this one out. Golden comes over, picks up the point, and the Panthers grab a 2-point edge, 10-8. Nice ball there, directional by Hodge Adams. Might have got underneath it, she did. Point goes to Middlebury. Panthers lead by 3. Kind of carried that a little too much. Hodge Adams blasts that one home. First year out of Tarzana, California, Harvard Westlake, powerhouse in athletics in Los Angeles area, north side of LA. Cuts it to 2. Serving is Front, beg pardon. Donnelly blocked. Panthers scramble around. On back gets it over. Bowdoin now scrambles. They'll get it back over. And a double hit will give Middlebury a point. They lead it by 3. Serving now is Walsh for Middlebury. Blocked at the net. Panthers recover. On back in the middle. Dug out of there by King. And Bowdoin picks up a big point from the middle. I believe that was Abrams. Danny, the 3 seniors. Florida, the taller players on the floor. Jammed that one through. Polar Bears cut Middlebury's lead to 3, and Kaiser into serve. Panthers looking to hold off the Bowdoin run that comes this time each set. Going to the back corner, but just catching the tape on the far side was Gray, and Polar Bears cut it to 2. Panthers looking for a big stop of the run here. And they get it on the deep serve. And one away from the first to 20 here in the 3rd set. Kelly Ferraro to serve it for Middlebury. Panthers get it over. Bowdoin can attack. They do in the middle, but directional gap closed by Middlebury. Blocked here, and Bowdoin with the point. With the block was Gray. Got a nice return earlier for that point. Flaherty now to serve it for Bowdoin. Bowdoin tips it over, sent right back by Bowdoin. This one dug out by Kaiser. Flaherty in the middle, dug out by Alper. Ferdinand saves it. Ferraro gets it over. Bowdoin can try to attack again. Closer to the net, tipped over by Hall. Golden picks up a huge point for Middlebury. They're the first the 20. Shea Golden. Panthers win a lengthy point with good hustle on both sides. Gigi Alper to serve it for Middlebury. Hodge Adams dug out by Ferraro. Alper gets it over. Bowdoin tries to attack again. Hodge Adams again saves that one. Alper dug out by King. Excuse me, Flaherty dug out by Ferdinand. Golden's blast. Panthers cannot get it over. Kind of scattered around on the ricochet. Bowdoin cuts it to 2. Back to serve is front for Bowdoin. Abrams back in for Bowdoin in the middle. On back in the middle. Dug out by Kaiser. Tipped back over. Bowdoin now scrambling around. Double hit. Will give Middlebury the point. They lead it by 3. 4 away. Panthers to serve. 4 away from the second set. Walsh to serve it for Middlebury. Golden from the outside, dug out by King. Hodge Adams, she digs it out on the block. 4 hits here. Middlebury picks up a big point as Paul, who's been money tonight, could not tip that one over. Panthers lead by 4 and are 3 away from the third set. Cut this to 2-1. Bowdoin gets it over. Panthers now can attack. Middlebury scramble around. Paul, dug out by Alper. Bowdoin gets it over. In the middle, blast here for Bowdoin. And Abrams in the middle, the senior, cuts it to 3-7. They lead it by 4. Serving Kaiser for the Polar Bears. Off the blockers, but it goes wide. Point goes to Middlebury. Chelsea Ferdinand to serve it. Panthers cut it in half. Deficit in half. Ferdinand to serve it. Chelsea, Beth Neal, classmate Gigi Albert will be honored before tomorrow's game with Tufts. This one drilled down the alley. Did it go wide by Gray? It did. And Panthers back-to-back points have cut it to 6-4. With the kill, Flaherty, Polar Bears answer, leaded by 3. Now serving will be Flaherty. Caroline Flaherty. Rookie of the year, first year, NESCAC Player of the Year the last 2 years. Caroline Flaherty. A nice tip over by, change up by Wise, finds a hole, and the Panthers cut it to 2.
No way. Is it happening really? You can just feed it like this? Yeah, super cool. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. You can say whatever. You can commentary if you want.
In the middle, bounce around the net, and wedging it in was Gray. Back and forth we go. Bowdoin regains its 3-point edge, and will
can't see their hair. She right
get
side.
The serve back into serve it. Lexi front.
Yeah. Okay.
Net luck for Bowdoin on the serve. Panthers though, Golden finds a hole. Bowdoin can't dig it out. Double hit on the Polar Bears. Will give Middlebury the point.
Look clean to me.
Anytime my mom said it, pushes it up. It's an issue.
Serving was Alper for Middlebury. Or Ferraro, beg your pardon. This one drilled home this time by Hodge Adams, gets it to go. Bowdoin answers to keep the 3-point lead.
Her, back. It was impressive.
Yeah.
Kind of misdirection there. Bowdoin regains the lead. Kate Kaiser to serve it for Bowdoin. Miss it in the back, kind of jammed Golden, and service ace for Kaiser. 2-point lead by Bowdoin. They've led by 5 early in the set before Middlebury rallied, led by 3. 3 or 4. In the middle, dug out by Bowdoin. Flaherty dug out by Alper. Go to Flaherty again. She blasts this one off the blockers for a big point. Caroline Flaherty gives Bowdoin a 3-point edge here in the 4th. Bowdoin point away from the first to 20. Dug out off the wood by King. Bowdoin gets it back. In the middle, dug out nicely by Golden, but wide. And Bowdoin makes it. They are the first to 20, lead it by 4. Timeout call by Middlebury. Or no, wait. Substitution coming for the Panthers. Allie Wheeler will check in for Middlebury. Kaiser again to serve it for Bowdoin. They lead it by 4. 5-point run by the Polar Bears. Blocked and a point, another point for Bowdoin. It's a good drive by Wise, but right there with the block was Corey Gray at 6'1", as I mentioned. Tallest player on the floor. Actually, Herm Williams listed at 6'1". He's the tallest one out there now. A nice misdirection by Middlebury. Bowdoin recovers. Bowdoin does as well, and there it is again. It's Gray with the slam dunk. Bowdoin leads it by 6. Taking charge here late in the 4th. 3 away from closing this match out. On the block, Panthers dig it out, send it right back. Dug out though by Bowdoin. Flaherty blocked by Middlebury. Right back, Adam. Flaherty again blocked by Middlebury. In the middle, drilled home by Gray. And Bowdoin with the big run here, 7-point run. Looking to serve it out is Kate Kaiser. Net luck for the Panthers. They'll get the serve back, keep it alive. Not a lot of room for error on the Middlebury serve coming. Chelsea Ferdinand to serve it for Middlebury. Gray, too long. The Panthers back-to-back points, stay alive. Cut it to 5. Ferdinand again to serve it. At the net, Gray dug out on the block. And double hit will give Middlebury another point. So 3 in a row, Middlebury rallying to stay alive. Ferdinand again to serve it. Bowdoin not really ready after the serve, but Flaherty tips it over. Ferdinand gets it back. Bowdoin can attack. And in the middle, they go to Gray again, and they're 1 point away from the match. 3 in a row for Middlebury. Cut it to 4, but Bowdoin looking to serve for the match, and it's Caroline Flaherty. In the middle, tipped over by Bowdoin. Panthers get it back and attack. Dug out by the Polar Bears. Flaherty keeps it alive near side. They get it over. Panthers can attack. Tipped over, but sent back to the corner for the match. Kaiser with a nifty point, and Bowdoin holds off Middlebury to win the 4th set 25-19 and take